I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Vampire Girl, Chapter 20. A shiver wakes you up the next morning. Your arms and legs are numb from the cold. You can't even feel your fingers. You slowly lift your head up. A crick makes your neck ache, and you grab it with your hand. Ouch. This is what I get for falling asleep in a cave. You look over at Finn, still asleep beside you. The color in his skin is back, and he looks peaceful in his slumber. A lock of hair is fallen across his face, so you tuck it behind his ear. It looks a lot better. Hopefully drinking my human blood spared him from the poison of the Fae's blood. You look over at Bear, and he's curled up into a ball near the entrance of the cave. A gust of wind flies through the cave, chilling you to the bone. You look over the fire pit. The fire extinguished itself a while ago. Only smoldering ashes remain. We should warm up before we get moving again. I need to get some more wood. Finn and Baron are sleeping. I'll go get wood and leave them alone. Baron can stay here, make sure Finn is safe. He'll wake up if something's amiss. That is beautiful. The storm hit the forest hard, leaving fallen trees, flooded marshes everywhere. Your footsteps sink into the washed-out mud with every step. You smell blood and smoke on the air. A lot of this wood is too wet for fire. I need to find something drier, but where? You look down at your wrist. The wound from Finn's bite is still raw, but the bleeding stopped a while ago. These past few days have been hell, but I need to stay focused and sharp, and right now warm. Footsteps break the silence of the forest, the crunch of leaves and the adrenaline rushing through you. Something's here. Keep your sword close. You wrap your hand around the hilt of your sword, waiting for any hint of danger. As if on cue, a tall man walks out from behind a tree and approaches you, hands up. He's dressed in furs, leather, he's a fae, his long pointy ears and purple hair giving it away. He doesn't appear to be carrying weapons, and he seems happy to see you. There you are. You're hard to find, princess. Who the hell are you, and what do you want? I'm out here looking for you. Seriously, I've been looking all morning. I even skipped breakfast. Why did I volunteer for this? Anyway, I'm here to take you away. You're fae. You're short. Are we playing a game to see who's more observant? If you may, please allow me to escort you to safety. You start to draw your blade, but he holds up both hands again. Whoa, calm yourself. There's no need for that. I'm no danger to you. The ones that are dangerous are the demons you've been staying with. What? Ask him to explain. What do you mean they're dangerous? They've kept you from us. We're the people you have needed to be with. Come, we've so much to discuss. He takes a step towards you. Reacting on instinct, you draw the sword and hold it aloft, ready to take the Fey man out if he comes any closer. Whoa, take it easy there, Hotshot. I'll kill you before you take me anywhere. His cat-like eyes dart around, and you see a bead of sweat trickle down his temple while he pauses, considering his next words carefully. Okay, I understand you're coming into this all blind, but... He takes some hesitant, creepy steps towards you. Let me take a second and explain this, and get back. The blade is inches away from his face. He sighs and shoves his hand into his pocket. He pulls out a rag, dripping with a liquid. Some kind of rag, and that was used to knock me out when I was attacked on Earth. I'm sorry to do this, princess, but it appears necessary. You're a danger to me and to yourself. What should I do? Really? Run away. You lower your sword back in your scabbard, the steel making a scraping sound as it slides into its case. I'm happy you're becoming reasonable. Now let's talk about... You run! No. You spin on your heels and make a break for it, racing away as fast as you can. You hear the man sigh, he looks down. Really? I thought we were getting somewhere. He cracks his neck with a twitch of his head, limbers up, rolling his shoulders, and takes off after you. He's gaining on you quickly, with speed you've never seen before. He quickly overtakes you and pins your arms behind your back. You feel the cold, damp rag hit your face, the sting of alcohol invade your nose and mouth as the fumes hit you. Your eyes immediately go blurry, your legs buckle. You try your best to stay standing and squirm off of him, but your knees hit the cold grass. You collapse, you feel someone catch you gently, lowering you to the ground. Easy there, princess. Jeez, why couldn't you have just calmed down? Your vision goes black, and you slip out of consciousness. We've seen this well before. An hour later, you come to. You feel a rush of blood to your head, your arms dangle by your ears, and you sway and sink with the thud of footfalls. You're being carried by the famed man, your waist hoisted onto his shoulder. You look down and see your wrists tied together with rope. Great, I'm a captive. He's not armed, I'll yell. Hey, let me go! He jumps, startled by your yell. He drops your sword onto the ground. He's been carrying it with his other hand. You scared the shit out of me. Why would you do that? You know, you're awfully ungrateful for someone being saved. You're not saving me. This is clearly kidnapping. You tied me up, for God's sakes. Yes, sorry about that, but for God's sake, not so much. I won't lie, I felt pretty weird tying up a princess. What? You've never tied someone up before? I doubt that. Only my girlfriend, but that's... But never mind, I forget it. And look, I'd love to untie you, but you need to promise me you'll relax. Oh yes, I'll just buddy up with the prick that kidnapped me. Saving you. How many times do I need to say it? Just let me down. Fine. But you need to promise me you won't freak out like that again. Seriously, no freakouts, deal? I'll say diplomacy it is. Deal. I promise I won't attack you for now, but I want answers. Fair enough. He bends down and slowly lifts you off your shoulder onto the grassy field. He pulls out a knife and you flinch. Easy, I'm not going to hurt you. He cuts the rope near your wrist, freeing you. You rub at the sore red skin beneath. Man, those demons sure did a number on you, didn't they? You've got trust issues, these princess. Those demons have been protecting me. From what? Us. Yes, that's what they told you. You've been fed nothing but lies since you arrived here, princess. It's time you know the truth. Let's go. Almost there. He picks up your sword and hands it back to you. He's just giving it back. Does he think I'm not a threat? Aren't you worried I'll use this on you? With all due respect, princess, if I lose in battle to someone who has been practicing swordplay for less than a month, I shall look inward. After you show me whatever it is, you're showing me, I can return to Finn, to Stonehill. If you want, sure, but I doubt you'll want to. Fine, let's go. Walk, Faye. That's the spirit. He smiles as you both continue walking, entering a new grove of trees. The sky is too damn cheery for your taste. I have so many questions, but I can wait. In the corner of your eye, you catch the Fae man staring at you with a smile. You turn to him. What? You got a problem? No, I'm sorry, it's just... You're her. Really her. I can't believe I get to escort the princess back to the kingdom. And she tried to kill me too. Exciting stuff. But hey, let's forget the whole totally drugged you unconscious thing when you're the queen, okay? I don't want that coming back and biting me in the ass when I get assigned lifelong bathroom cleaning duties or something. I sure just talk a lot. Keep quiet. You keep walking with him, rolling your eyes at his excessive talking. It's only a matter of time before Fenn rescues me. You'd better hope you're taking me somewhere safe for your sake. An issue without concern, princess. Where we're going doesn't exist on any vampire maps. Ah, we are here. You trudge up the side of the mountain until you see a large cave. What's inside is astounding. A castle. I know, it's super sketchy, but trust me. Wow. A kingdom in like a cave? Okay, that's kind of badass. As you approach, the view amazes you. The cave opens up to a large enough area to hold an entire city. Stalactites the size of buildings extend down from the cave ceiling, forming what almost looks like an inverted city skyline. In the back of the massive cave sits the castle, carved and built directly into the cave wall. You walk with Gerard, I guess we got his name now, to a long staircase that extends to the front entrance of the cave castle. I don't even know where to begin. Who built this? Fair demons. Who built the cave? It had to have been made with magic, right? Demons can't use magic, so... Correct. Us Fays built it ages ago. Left it hidden away from the rest of the kingdom. You both make your way to the front gates of the castle. Wouldn't Finn be able to track her because he drank her blood? I'm just saying. You step into the castle, everything out of this place feels old. The furniture looks ancient, caked in dust. Fire crackles away in a large sitting room. Seated on a plush sofa is a large, imposing figure. You can't quite make out his face in the dim light. The mysterious man rises from his seat, walks over to you. As he approaches, he finally looks into your eyes. Lucien? That's their father. Okay, you're not dead. Okay.
Princess Ari, here at last. It is such a pleasure to finally meet you.
You recognize the man. You've seen him so many times in the past month, but only in portraits. This man no longer exists within the Isle of Inferno. But here he stands in front of you, tall, intimidating, and very much alive. He is King Lucien, the father of the princes, the king of hell. Your jaw drops. You cannot believe this. The king is alive. Say nothing. You stare at him in disbelief.
Speechless. I wasn't expecting that, based on how feisty I've heard you are.
A devilish smile creeps across the king's face.
You pick fights. You express how you feel honestly. You'll be an impressive queen, Ari.
All of your sons think you're dead. How could you do that to them? I saw your body was charred to crisp. How could this be, and why are you out of here?
I'm happy to answer your questions, but you are wrong about one thing. Not all of my sons think I'm dead.
He looks behind him into the shadows.
You were right about her reaction, son. She's not thrilled to see me.
You look past Lucien and squint in the darkness, trying to see who's talking to. A tall man slowly and methodically begins to step out of the shadows. That's all it takes for you to know exactly who it is. Your ears can't deceive you. You hear the unmistakable sound of an expensive shoes clicking on the stone floor. Your chest wrenches. Asher. No, it can't be. Asher. Prince of Pride approaches you, his gleaming smile all too familiar. Hello, Princess. Asher. You take a step back from the both of them, the shock getting the best of you. You point as Asher in rage. You knew this whole time? I'm afraid deception is a key part of this game we're playing. And while we're referring to you as a queen, in truth, you are nothing but a pawn at this moment. That is until you reach the end of the game. Lucien sizes you up with his eyes. You're still stunned. He exists before you in flesh and bone.
Asher, her wrist.
Asher peers down to your wrist, noticing the bite mark. He frowns. Finn must have fed on her. He needed to survive. He was fed poisonous blood from one of your outlanders. It's only a matter of time before he finds out then. Before he finds out what? They turn to you.
The truth. That you are of royal Fey blood. My girl, he will know right away. Your blood is vastly different than humans, not in taste, but...
Wait, what? I'm Fey. Only that amount I'm Fey royalty?
Correct. And the blood like yours is potent.
I should return to Stonehill. Finn will need handling. Asher leaves without so much as a farewell. Much is happening right now. I'm gonna keep listening. So is it really true I'm of royal Fey blood?
Lucien nods. This was nothing we could never tell you. Something we could never do. You come from a noble line of Fey, one which reaches beyond our world and into Earth. But today we have more pressing matters to discuss, specifically your role in all of this. Your blood is only chance to find peace in our world. That's why I signed that contract with your mother. That's why you bear my mark on your wrist. Glanced down at it again, reminded of how it burned itself into your skin the day you took your mother's contract. That's why you're here, and it's why you'll be our queen. Your marriage with one of my sons will unify our world. Fey and demons will be one people, one heart. My only conquest has been peace, Princess, but this needed to be done with expert precision. I needed to be out of the picture, so Asher arranged my death. But Princess, we are entering the next steps of our plan. Your involvement is critical. And now more than ever, this is the only beginning. We have a beautiful partnership awaiting us, Ari.
He holds out his hand, you back away from him slowly. You feel your back hit the cold stone wall of the hall. This feels wrong. Every instinct is telling me I can't trust this man. If only Finn were here, maybe I'd... Suddenly, you know what you must do. You move your arms behind your back, hidden from Lucien. You drag a nail across your wrist, reopening your wound Finn gave you when he fed. Blood drips from the gash.
Are you ready to bring peace to our world, Ari?
You look at King Lucien and stall for time, pretending to stumble over words you are really looking for. You squeeze your wrist and curl your fingers to coat them in blood. You drag your blood-covered fingers across the wall behind you. Well, that is to say, I think perhaps considering, this is the only chance I have. You old Lucien stare as you secretly draw Finn's demon mark behind your back, your heart racing. If he notices what you're doing, it's all over. Finn said this drawing will summon him to me. Finn needs to come for me. He needs to see this. You complete the symbol, hidden from Lucien. He smiles, still unaware of what you've just unleashed on his scheme. Or maybe he is aware. Well, I suppose all that makes perfect sense. Let's begin. Somewhere in a cave in the forest on a battlefield, you know Finn senses you. Your blood is calling to him. The Prince of War will heed your call, and when he arrives, all hell will break loose. The end. Stay tuned for Chapters Interactive Stories release of Vampire Book Girl Book 2, Midnight Star, coming soon. Woo! So that will be actually Chapters, first Book 2, which is something that I wish they'd do a little bit more of, because they've had the ability to do so. This will be the first book that they're ever doing to a book 2. So again, I'm really stoked for that. Look at that, Chapters. You're all grown up now. You're gonna be a big boy now. You're gonna be a big. Oh man. Oh. So with that being said, we are officially done. So we've got Vampire Girl that's done, Academy that's done, Gold Rush that was done days ago, and the Mermaids and Vampires who love them. So we are and Drumline we concluded. That's right. So we are officially done, folks, for the rest of this week. So what I'm gonna need all of you to do is party. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head in the description below, links to social media or Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Pretty much tonight I will be streaming a little bit of The Walking Dead by Telltale Games. That'll be over on Twitch. There's a link down in the description. Feel free to join us over there. You guys can enjoy the show and partake even on some of the choices. And it's something that I wish I could do with like chapters or choices, and it's something that I have considered doing. Doing like playthroughs on stream, and you guys, you get to read along with me. It'd be live. It'd be, you guys would get to be like, hey, choose this, or I did this, and this is what happened, and we'd be able to communicate live and things like that. It's something I've pondered, but for now we're doing, gaming. With Telltale Games, we did Vampire, we did Detroit Becomes Human, and then again, people get to be interactive with it and get to help me make some choices when I cast the vote. So with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. I have enjoyed Vampire Girl, so it's getting interesting now. It's had a build-up, had a really good build-up, and then people were like, oh my god, how could you? Like, some people were actually really livid, and they were like, oh, how could you do this to me? And they didn't spoil it for me, and they didn't spoil it for the rest of the people in our Discord. There's a spoilers channel, and then there's a regular channel, and they keep it separate, and I gotta say, that's one thing my community is pretty awesome about in our Discord. So if you want, you can feel free to join that, and you get to discuss with me, and as well as many other people about things like choices, chapters, the whole 9 yards. So, without further ado, thank you all for watching. You've all been incredibly awesome, and I will catch you all, hopefully in stream, or in the next video. Peace.